Heartwood Publishing.
Welcome. These interviews were recorded at the 2025 Environmental Joy Congress at Yale School of the Environment. We explore what environmental joy means to global leaders. As you listen, think about what it means for you. Enjoy.
Welcome back. We're at the 7th Annual Environmental Joy Conference. Dr. Thomas Richard Easley here, and I'm sitting here talking with the wonderful, amazing, brilliant Dr. Quarkume. Excuse me. I'll get it right, probably. But thank you. Thank you for being here, Doc.
Thank you.
Representing Howard University, y'all.
HU.
Okay. The HU. Okay.
Real HU.
Hey now. I'd like to ask you, we just have a couple of questions, okay? The first question is, can you tell us like what drew you to this, besides people looking up the great work that you're doing in fighting?
I'm still trying to figure out how am I in the divine space. But what drew me was interesting because getting here was a bit difficult. The storm, the flight delays.
Yes,
And I was like, wow, like should I come? But I think the title itself, like environmental joy, the possibility of being a part of something like that, that's what drew me. So I didn't know where I was coming to. I know it's Yale, but I haven't been before. It's my first time here. Love it. But the idea of someone being invited to a space with that title was powerful. So, yeah.
Okay. Can you please tell us a little bit more about your background, though? Because there's obviously a relevant reason why we have you here with your brilliance.
Yeah. So I have a PhD in African Studies, Temple University. So I'm a trained humanist. And how do we begin to think, see, envision Africana spaces? From there, I went to Howard. At Howard, I was in that department. But during COVID, I was just gripped by how much technology and AI had just made so many decisions for us. Looking at New York, I'm from New York, the Bronx.
Yes.
AI had determined who can get a vaccine, who can't, who can get access, who can't, who can get PPP loans, who can't. And it was just infuriating. So I went back to school, learned data science, and came to Howard, and we tried to create a whole other program that allows people to gain access to technology and data science and AI in a new way that was empowering, that was not creating so much bias and disconnect. And then with that, the question is, what's my content area? What do I want to focus on? And that was environmental justice. Being able to kind of go back and think about the call that even the Bible talks about, us taking care of what he's given us and stewarding this earth, that after giving birth to a child, the question is, what am I leaving for her?
Yeah.
What's my work doing for her and her future and other people's futures, right? So that's my content area that I kind of worked with, and I've been working with communities who are facing situations where the environment doesn't reflect their humanity, right? They're in a space where the air is not clean, the water's not clean, and how is technology contributing to that, right? And how do we be able to create tech that can circumvent that and change their circumstances? So that's why I think I got called here.
Yeah. Well, I think you are an active person. You didn't wait and sit by. You saw an issue and you jumped on top of it. So I really hope that our listeners hear that. Don't get me wrong, we can complain, yes, but when you do something about it, I also want to revere that. So just a couple more questions. You obviously published and doing a lot of great work. We're in tumultuous, challenging times. Is there a resource, whether it be a YouTube, a film, a book, website, social media account, your work, but that you would suggest that people can look to for encouragement, motivation, and information?
It was interesting. So I have not published as much as your traditional scholars have, but I do believe in inscribing meanings of people's bodies. So I've taught many students. I think that's something that in the 13 years I've been at Howard that I've taught many students, and being able to be in the space that I've created, I've allowed students to be able to experience a different space of learning, right? And I think that's something I should encourage you all to tap as a resource. Like in your community space, how are you engaging or creating spaces where there can be intergenerational learning? Like how are we passing on stories between people who cannot get to college, but still need to understand development and technology, right? So you don't have to come to college to learn Python. You can learn it at your library or at your high school. So just think about the ways in which we're able to translate and pass on knowledge. Like that is the easiest thing. Whether storytelling, making music, reading a book, making a movie. We can be doing things that makes things translational for everybody and accessible for everyone. But yeah, I think I have gifted that more than I've written an article or my one dissertation that I even have locked online, don't read it. That I feel like people should feel like you are all empowered to teach someone.
Yes.
Like you can teach them how to plant a tree, right? To pick weeds. Like let's talk about how we're teaching people and being good teachers, right? So don't read a book. Go find someone to teach someone something too. Right. So I would say that.
The teacher's a student. Every student's a teacher. I see y'all look at that seed that is landing. That's a seed well planted.
Yeah.
Well, Dr. Quarkume, last question. You obviously bring joy to a lot of folks because you're doing it for us here. But what is environmental joy to you, though?
And what is environmental joy? I think, again, I'm very spiritual. Joy is this thing that no one can take away or give to you. Right. So if I think about environmental joy and being the sense that I am in a space where it reflects me and I reflect it. And I find joy that no one can take that away from, right? So the idea that I've created or I'm existing or I'm creating for someone else, this space that really does protect, grow, foster for other people joy that no one else can take that away from you. Like you can be in a space where there are no trees, but you've been educated to say that I can plant my own trees, right? I can create my own environment. And I think sometimes people are in a space where they feel like they can't because they've been given so much heaviness or polluted water but there's always just a little bit of space where you can try to create that. So I think that's where joy is. Like joy is that there's happiness that's happening, comes and goes, but joy don't leave. It's always with you. So I'll stop there.
Man, I share. Man, my goodness. Okay. Well, everyone, I hope that I know you took something from that. I know that I just did. Now, thank you for what you said. They can't take it from you. So that means everybody protect your joy, protect your heart, protect your mind. And one way I'm going to do this real quick is while I'm sitting here talking to the doc, we don't do this alone. So Ayana and Julius are the ones helping us put this together. So it's a team here. And that's why I find joy is working with other people.
Yeah.
So please, y'all go in grace and go in peace. Is that okay? I end it
That's
like
okay.
that?
That's
Go
okay.
in grace and go in peace.
Okay.
Represent Howard University, real powerful. And we're going back to the conference, everyone. Dr. Easley, tune out. Peace.
Peace.
If you are interested in learning more, check out the other interviews, reach out to our team through the contact information in the details, and/or sign up for the Yale Center for Environmental Justice newsletter. Special thanks goes to Dr. Thomas Rashad Easley and Ariel King for conducting the interviews, along with Abby Thomas and the rest of the crew who coordinated the episodes. The producer and editor for the show is Bennett Olupo, as a part of Heartwood Publishing and IO LLC. More content is available at io-services.com and the Heartwood Podcast YouTube and Spotify channel. We look forward to seeing you again. Peace.